back around this way. Oh, Kapora Gabora is up for the Legend of Zelda series. Let's see here. Screen flip, because the owl is going to change his head up and down. We'll keep this. Again, have him keeping the cardio on screen for a while, so let's give him some screen time as he needs some. Kapora Gabora, again, has been the helpful sage of the Zelda series in the 3D outings, as well as Four Swords Adventures, I think, which is his last appearance. Which is odd, to say the least. This would have had the screen flip, which would not have been good for us, but we actually muted that. I messed up that attack. Booyah! You want a sword? I'll take a sword. Get down here, Kapora Gabora. I'll throw a sword at you. Booyah! Ooh, nope. Huzzah! Booyah! The sword's getting around very much. Man, you are taking such a beating and you're still alive. There we go. Huzzah! Kapora Gabora Fog Immunity. We haven't seen much of the fog of the resist yet, so this is actually a pretty good chance to get him. He's now, after all. He can see through the fog, just like anything else. And with that, I think we can... Nope, that's not... Okay, Soren up next from Fire Emblem. And from the artwork, that I think this is from Awakening? I would imagine so. But I digress. Again, I don't play the Fire Emblem series. I will, except for Fire Emblem Heroes. I played that, so I know what the game is presenting for. But again, I'm not very good at this series at all. Though I've never played any of the mainline games. Again, I've only played Heroes, which is a mobile game for Fire Emblem. Unless Fire Emblem Three Houses, you know, drops in price a bit, I probably will never touch it. And that's since that's a Nintendo game, first-party Nintendo game, that I'm pretty sure that's not gonna have a price drop anytime soon. Huzzah! Booyah! Take care of you with the Aurora attack. Come on down here. I'll show you true magic from this Aurora of mine. Oh no, not this attack. That heals you. Booyah! Nothing beats a little mythical energy to spice things up. Magic attack up, so as like a Zelda and Robin's, he's a spell to use if you use Zelda or Robin, but unfortunately, we're not going to be seeing Zelda for quite some time. Zelda is unlocked later on in the game, and quite frankly, it's probably one of the main reasons behind this mode's being panned is only because of how long this mode is. Snacks we get here. We haven't got to that dungeon yet. I wonder how we get... Okay, we get over here. The girl from Hajime no Mori. I have no idea what this game series is all about, but again, this stage is covered in fog. So we might as well use that Kapora Gabora we got earlier, or just use Detective Pikachu to take out certain events, and take this spirit down. Due to our time constraints we probably have right at the moment, we won't be able to complete the dungeon that's here, but at least we'll clear out the forest regardless. Again, I think this is a Japanese-only game, but I've never seen it, nor have I actually seen anyone Let's Play of it so far. So I'm not sure what this game is all about, but anyway, it's another spirit takedown. No diff about it here. Come on now. And Ness, you stop being a jerk. Jump really high, grab this back here, and chuck it right back at him. Oh, you avoided it! You know how to jump well. Will you stop jumping? And die already. There we go. Super Leaf is equipped with using her, so bear that in mind. You know, if you want to leave me comments about series I haven't played before or something I don't know about, please leave them in the comments. I'd be gladly appreciated. There's a spirit right there too, but he's blocked by a wall, even though we could clearly walk through those walls there. But unfortunately, in order to get to that spirit, we have to clear out this dungeon right here, which we don't have much time left tonight, unfortunately. Malo from the Pushmo and Pulmo series. It says really got a final smash. Lucario, you've had your fun, but it's time for us to get serious here. Give Duck Hunt some love. We take down a sudden final smash for her for this. So let's see here. What we got for him? Well, might as well use Red Spirit to tackle her spirit down a bit. Either dodging and down special. No worries about there. Let's see what Duck Hunt's capable of and take down Malo. Dun, dun, dun. Again, this is a series on the 3DS. It was actually quite a decent puzzle game from my imagining. But again, I never played it. It would be nice if they got a version on the Switch. Maybe a compilation series of them, because I think there's like what 2 or 3 games now of this series. Man, this guy's. Come on now, with the sudden wind, I'll take you down. Will you stop grabbing me? I know that's your spiel. Come on now. Ah, this Jigglypuff is being a jerk. Sudden final smash, though if we're just far away from it, it won't be able to do us any harm, though. Ah! Got done in by that. Alright. Rematch! Rematch! Jigglypuff finally did us in. I was like trying to get around, but there was nothing I could have done by it. We just have to be more on the attacker phase, and hopefully we can take her down before her sudden final smash comes to effect. That grab is annoying right now. Come on, stop throwing me! I wish he would stop grabbing like that. Get out of here. You Jigglypuff. Come on, use this when you still can. Get close to me and you can pull it off. Come on. Booyah! I got away from it just in time, too. Yeah! Revenge is sweet! Got done in by the dog and his gun. Not bad at all. Due to our unfortunate time constraint tonight, we're not going to be able to tackle this dungeon, but we'll tackle it next time, though. Because it's a lot bigger than I think it is, so it's going to take us a little bit to get through. And knowing the fights in there probably are not good for us right now. So let's complete up the... don't worry, folks, we'll get that dungeon next time. This is a 100% run, after all. Dudster from Earthbound. Well, not technically Earthbound. Because this guy is from Mother 3, and Wish and people from across the United States have been asking for this game to bring himself to pass. And it still has yet to happen. Unfortunately. Again, it's been, Nintendo, originally it was all Reggie's stuff, Reggie Regime, before he, turn away to retire from Nintendo of America. But this game has got a long history. It was going to be a N64 game that did not turn out too well. It was going to be a Game Boy Advance game, which it initially did, but unfortunately it never got translated over to us here in America, which is unfortunate. Again, it's another, and they have the gall to say, "Oh, this is from the Earthbound series." And well, initially, if it did make it over, it would have been called Earthbound 2, or it could have been Earthbound 3. But I digress. Nothing we can do about it, though. He gives you a foot attack, though, which is nice. we're gonna clear up this We're gonna clear up this forest area, and we'll probably call it there because we're running out of time pretty fast in this session. So we got some skill spheres, which we've got a few. We might as well see what we can put in now. 152 of the things. Let's put some stuff down. What's this center here? Super easy dodging, air attack, mighty throw, additional mid-out jump. We can do that by spirits. Poison smash and air attack. Metal killer. That's something we want to go into. Because it's gonna be. I should have had that earlier with the Mega Man fights tonight, but that costs 100 though. Metal killer is really nice because there's gonna be some fights that are gonna be full-on metal fights. And this would be, if we had this activated, we probably would have been able to take care of Dr. Wily much easier. We don't have that just yet. Special move power up, why not? We'll put that on there. Means we'll have to get a lot of skill spheres later, but for now, slightly increase the power of all special moves. With that, now we have single and double, so now we have triple the power, which is nice. In that highlights regard. Let's see, where are we going next? There's a treasure chest I didn't get. Did I get this chest? I thought I did. It's not open by any means. There it is. We got Nihiligo. A screen for the immunity spirit. Essentially an Ultra Beast. From, you know, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, or Sun and Moon. Swooping Snitch Bug from Pikmin series. I mean, what? Overkill! Let's go! Overkill for the ages! Going up against Pit. From my understanding, this enemy doesn't kill Pikmin. Otherwise, plants them back in the ground for no apparent reason. Just being a jerk to Pikmin. So, bear that in mind. But you have the Galaga item, which is always a problem. You stay away from that item. Hey, you! Take care of Galaga item for me. Come on, jump into it. Oh, come on. It was close enough. Oh, well. I'll make you fly off screen. Huzzah! Landing lag down, which is not bad. Though we can get that as a skill. So that might actually make that spirit kind of lackluster in comparison. Alright, what else we got here? Verity! Oh, no. Oh, Verity. Verity. She is going to pull all the punches. We already had Palutena show up a little bit, but now we actually have Palutena's sort of opposite. And we're going to need someone to actually take her down. It is me, Sword Fighter. But it's going to be a very one. We're going to need some range, though. Min Min, you are going to go up. Let's go, Min Min. Min Min, you've been proving a lot effective lately, so this actually might be quite useful. Weapon resist, which is probably going to be our best shot at this. Let's go. Verity is the goddess of the earth, and she hates what humans have done to the planet and causes almost a near-wide human genocide in Kid Icarus Uprising. And she summons a Kirby, which I think is like a sort of like a rock minion that she has on standby that she uses in her own fights. So that's actually nice attention to detail. The only problem I find of Kid Icarus Uprising is the controls. I haven't played the game, but I saw people doing horror stories about how Kid Icarus plays. It would have been a not bad game if it was for, you know, the controls were a lot better. Min Min, you took care of the leader spirit, but goodness, Verity is probably going to be the best spirit you're ever going to get. She is a legend spirit. It only costs one slot, but it's called Metal Killer. It increases damage to all metal types because she has a big old hatred for modern machines and anything human created. That is something I've always wondered about. You know how these goddesses and gods where they're like, I hate mankind, I hate how they live. And yet they look exactly like humans. I mean, if you hate them so much, why look like them? I know you basically made those humans in your own image, sure. But seriously, to the point where I don't get it. I don't get it why some of these gods and goddesses of mythical games like, I don't like them. I don't like these humans. I don't like what they're doing. Well, you technically created them. If you're the almighty, deity of the world, it's not my fault you created us in your own image. And that's basically bad on their part too. And then you're gonna take care of this Pokemon as well. The legendary Pokemon of Pokemon X, which has been panned by many to be one of the worst Pokemon games ever made. Which is unfortunate because it was technically one of the starts where it's like where we got, a 3D Pokemon game. X and Y was technically one of the first to try it, a mainline Pokemon game in 3D. Which would push the modern style that is today, technically. So X and Y have something to love to basically push for. But from my here, the story was flatly verbose for its entire purpose. Something about a war and about a guy who's over 3,000 years old and such, and causes the alternate dimensions or something like that. It's sort of a really awkward Pokemon story. Which wouldn't be bad to actually have, a Pokemon remaster. Or essentially, at this point of how many Pokemon games we have, why not we haven't had a true full-on an MMO? You think with all the regions we have now of Pokemon, you think that would have been, perfect. An MMO for Pokemon would be really nice. Ashley Robbins from Trace Memory series. A series I've never played myself either. Made of metal, let's keep this party going with a spirit that is blue. Take care of this enemy, this spirit here, and clear out this forest. The enemy is invisible. That's not going to be a problem for us. We can attack from range.
Ready, go!
It's not too much invisible, though. Oh, it's because there's actually two Isabels. But not too much invisible, as we can see where they're running at. Isabel, you're breaking up. You're breaking a mansion to pieces. There we go. This punch, this metallic metal punch from Min Min, destroys so much. I mean, goodness. It's like, it's super powerful for its ability, and another fog immunity. That's 3 now we have. Gibora, the little minions we had earlier, and this. I can't believe that either. So it looks like we got time for at least a couple fights left. We can clear up the entirety of the forest in its own right. We don't have enough time to take the dungeon. We'll tackle that next, though. I say we get out of this forest and let's take care of this little bridge here. Off here on the left. Fix that bridge. We come back here and we got a rock breaker. Might as well use Bomberman to blow that up. We have a western style town all the way out here in nowhere, and we get the sheriff. This is actually a pretty good spirit. This is the guy that was basically owning us earlier in that fight in the metal dungeon we had earlier. But now this guy is a legend support spirit, and for good reason. Assist killer. Any assist trophies that we can hit by technicality, we put this on, we can kill them much faster. Let's tackle this city here, and then we'll probably call it a session there. So we'll take our last fight with Russ from Dylan's Dead End Heat Breakers. Essentially a 3DS game. Which I heard was pretty good, because I got 2 games out of the bunch. I don't know which one this guy is from, though, specifically. We don't even wait. Beware. I guess we have Beware. It's our second Beware, anyway. Let's make this fight as easy as possible. Let's try to give Hyper Smash attack. This guy is not too tough, so let's do this. Vox is next to play as him. He looks like he's more of a mechanical guy.
Ready?
Wasn't also a con called Dylan's Rollin' Western, I think it was too. That this guy was also from. By the way, he's down and dusted, folks. You get a rocket belt, which is another spirit. We've already had this before, so Again, we're seeing a lot of repeats now. But though Min Min, you did very well in this session. You redeemed us quite a bit, especially against Dr. Wily. In that regard. But unfortunately, folks, I am out of time for this session. As we complete in the end of this session, folks, for the YouTube exit, we've cleared up the entirety of the woods, the entirety of the dungeon inside there, and cleared up the woods. And next time on the YouTube side of things, we're going here to the power plant so that we can get to these fighters and get to where else we can go in this place that's locked by a power supply shortage. And then we'll tackle the city here and see what this city has in store for us and see what that bus leads. But until then, I will see you guys here for another round of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate World of Light Revisit!